Good morning and welcome to BOTB HQ in Parsons Green, South West London. My name is Christian Williams. I'm the presenter here at BOTB, and we're here this morning to judge the latest Dream Car competition, which ran from the 16th to the 22nd of November 2020. Just before I hand over to the lawyer this morning, once again, massive congratulations to last week's winner of the Dream Car competition, Ryan Cheer, winning not only a brand new Mercedes G-Wagon, but also £70,000, as now every car comes with 50 grand, and he also ticked the box for the £20,000 as well. I'd now like to pass over to Alexander Evans from Onside Law, who will oversee the proceedings this morning.
My name is Alex Evans from Onside Law, and I'll be overseeing the judging this morning. Firstly, I can confirm that all the competition data has been sent to the auditing company, Azets. I would now like today's judges to introduce themselves, and using the secure link provided, mark on the screen where they think the centre of the ball should be. The group will then come to a final panel decision.
Good morning, my name is Matt Cannon. I'm a senior county referee in footballer and looking forward to playing again on December the 5th.
Good morning, my name's Andy Braithwaite. I'm a football referee, mentor and licensed observer.
Hi, I'm Matthew Ray. I've affiliated in multiple counties across England, currently in Gloucestershire.
Good morning, my name is Leo Donnellan. I'm an ex-professional football player, having been with Chelsea, Fulham and Leyton Orient.
Hi, my name is Kieran Fitzgibbon. I've played football for more than 30 years and I'm now a senior county referee.
My name's Liam Walsh. I'm a retired referee. I have 23 years service. I'm currently a FA observer.
Good morning, my name is Roger Wheeler. I'm a referee and I've been refereeing and lining for more than 30 years.
Good morning, my name is Alain Goma. I'm an ex-professional footballer, having played for Paris Saint-Germain, Newcastle and Fulham.
Hi, my name's Renee Hector and I play for Watford FC Women and I'm a coach for Tottenham Hotspur Foundation.
Judges, please now come to a final panel decision. For your reference, the larger white cross is the calculated average of the 9 individual selections.
Thanks, Alex. Good morning all. Sorry for the delay.
Morning.
Okay, we've got a fairly thin spread from this guy in blue on the left. We've got a slightly wider spread from this guy here. Now, I think from the debate point of view, we have Andy, who's much higher up than the rest of us. So what I'm going to do is remove Andy's cross and see where the calculated average drops in, which basically encompasses most crosses, apart from, I think it's Renee's cross at the bottom. First of all, can I ask you, Kieran, what your thoughts? You're the lowest of the group.
Yeah. Yes, thanks, Matt. Yeah, I'm looking at the player in blue, who I think is coming in to head this ball. He's got his arm on the shoulder of the player in white. I'm looking at his eye line. I just thought his eye line was a little bit lower. I think he's on his way up towards head the ball, and I just felt that he was looking at a low trajectory.
Yeah. Okay. And Rennie, you're the furthest over here to the left.
Yeah.
Again, your thoughts? I mean, looking at these players in white.
Similarly to Kieran, I felt like obviously the player in white is the attacking player, and the defender's sort of coming through the back to try and meet and attack the ball. I just felt like the player in white, because his head is quite bent far back, I just felt like his eyes were looking a little bit more to the left.
Yeah, okay. Matt, you're in the middle here, nearer the sort of calculated average. And could you explain your thoughts about this? Obviously, you're more directly above the white player.
Yeah, I think I was struggling to pick a winner of who's actually going to win this ball. I think it's quite a competitive piece of play going on. I look at the eyes of the white player. I don't think he's looking perfectly up. I think it's almost slightly to the left, but it's pretty much vertical. And then I took the eye line of the player in blue, and I do think the angle of his head as well indicates it's pointing upwards. So I just mapped those trajectories, and that's why I've placed the cross.
Yeah, because I mean, personally, I think that this white player, I can't see him looking this far over. And I'm just going to just do a little experiment, take Liam and Rennie's out, which pushes us into this cluster. And obviously Kieran, who I'll also take out, brings us even further into the cluster. Now, obviously the issue with this we have today is that there's 5 of us in the cluster, and that's removing 4 judges. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 votes, if I may, is the first to vote with Andy's removed. So if we can have a little a panel decision about progressing forward with Andy's removed, and then I'll come back and look at the Liam, Renee and Kieran's choices. So are we happy to do that all?
Yeah.
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 Matt, sorry, can you put Andy back just to see, you know, the difference with and without Andy?
Yeah. Moves quite a long way up.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I mean, one argument could be that, you know, Andy's is, to my view, a better view up from the white player, but I still think looking at the blue player is in front. But to just simplify it, can we just have a vote to remove Andy at this particular stage? Obviously, Andy, I would say you'd stick with your own decision.
Yeah.
Yeah. Matt?
Yeah,
Matthew?
I'm happy with that.
Yep. Leo?
I will keep Andy in.
Okay. Kieran?
Well, from my viewpoint, I'd take Andy out.
Yep. Liam?
I would. Sorry, Andy. I would
That's
take
all
you
right.
out because I feel I feel the ball is just more to the left as we look at the picture.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Roger?
Yeah, apologies, Andy. I would take you out as well.
Yeah. And Alain?
Yeah, no, sorry, Andy. Yeah, I think, you know, it works better like that.
And then lastly, Renee.
Yeah, I'd take Andy out also.
Okay, so we've removed Andy as a panel decision, and now I think we need to look at the lower 3 choices here. As I think I've alluded to, I personally don't think that the ball is that far over to the player in white's right-hand side, the left as we're looking at it. And that encompasses Renee's and Liam's cross. And as it puts us into a tight cluster, but with Kieran being quite low. And as we can see with the 3 removed, all 5 of the rest of the choices are encompassed in the calculated average. So I'm going to take a second vote, if I may, to progress with the calculated average with the 3 judges removed. And obviously we may have to revisit this because of the number of votes. So I would be in favor of removing the 3 further judges' choices. Andy?
As it stands, from my original view, that looks better for me.
Yep. Okay. Matthew?
Would you mind just popping them back on and then removing them just to see the difference again?
Yep. So that's with the magnifier over the top.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then removed, yeah. Yeah, I think I do prefer it with them removed, personally, yeah.
Leo?
Yeah, I think it looks better with them removed.
Yep. Kieran?
Well, I prefer it with us still in, but
Fair
that's
enough.
my viewpoint, yeah.
Yep. Liam?
Oh, definitely with us in. I think that if you can put all 3 of us back in, please, for just 1 second, Matt. Thank you. And if you put the magnifying glass back over on where the average now sits, you can clearly see that it encompasses everybody. I know Renee is just on the peripheral of that. But for me, if you look at the player in white, you look at his eyes are leaning, as Rene said, his eyes are leaning that way. I feel I feel more comfortable with the average where that is rather than with you taking it to the right. Taking it too far to the right with the player in white's eyes, Matt, doesn't sit comfortably with me this morning, I'm afraid.
Okay. If I whip the 3 out, and then we next go to Roger.
Yes, Matt, as you often remind us, this is sort of very, very subtle movement here.
It is, but it's an awful lot of pixels.
Take the 3 out.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. It's an awful lot of pixels. I would take it out. I don't think, as 2 or 3 others have said, that the player in white is quite as far to the left, and therefore I think the cover that we've got there with the 5 crosses is very tight and looks believable to me.
Yeah, Alain.
Can I ask you to remove the the lines just to have a clearer picture? Sorry. And if you put the ball on the average, yeah, I think it was better, like that with me. And also is on, in the middle of this cluster of 5. So yeah, I would opt for this. I would go for this option. Yeah.
Yeah, and then again, lastly, Rene.
Yeah, similarly to Liam, I just feel like that's just a little bit too far to the right, considering the player in white size. Even if Liam and Kieran go back in and you remove me because I'm the furthest to the left, I still think that looks a bit better, because I just feel like he's not looking. His eyes are slightly leaning to the left.
Yeah.
With the toss where it is now, I just think it's too far to the right, personally.
Yeah, okay. I mean, we've gone to a panel vote, and marginally we decided to progress with the 4 judges removed. So, Alex, after a long discussion and a couple of panel votes, the choice is to judge at average, with Andy, Kieran, Liam and Rene's choices being removed.
Thanks, Matt. Based on that decision, please click submit. Thank you, judges. The selected coordinates are 1778, 745. These coordinates will now be passed to the auditing company AZETS to calculate the winner of the competition, and they will then inform best of the best. That concludes the judging process. Thank you.